Well, hello, Scorpio. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I am App Mizolette, and you are now watching Mystic Miz Olette's Tarot and Astrology. Thank you so much for being here, Scorpio. Happy late belated birthday. This video is for anyone who has placements in Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. So I encourage you to watch all of your signs. This is going to be a weekly message from November 14th, which is the Sunday, to Saturday, November 20th. However, the readings are timeless. If you happen to see them and you click on them, then this message is for you. So first, Scorpio, just a little bit of housekeeping. I just want to say thank you so much for waiting on me. I have taken a break for a while and now I'm back. I am a little bit rusty with my readings, so please forgive me before we even get started. I know I might be stumbling over my words a little bit because I haven't been on camera in forever. However, if you are looking for a personal reading, I am not doing personal readings at this time. You can check all the information below in the description box on ways to get in touch with me though. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started with your astrology stars for the week. So Scorpio, this week we're starting off with the sun in your sign, your first house. Also, we've got Mars in Scorpio. So with the sun conjunct Mars in Scorpio, you can be a little bit of a power hog, So my note to you here is do not misuse your power. Like if you are in a position of authority, try not to misuse your power because it can come back on you. Also, this energy reminds me of the phoenix rising from the ashes. So you could find yourself going through crisis at this time, even though it is your birthday, there could be some kind of a crisis going on. It doesn't have to be you. It could be somebody around you or somebody that is within your circle that it affects you. But just know that sometimes when you go through a crisis, that brings change because Scorpio, you are a fixed sign. So sometimes you don't want to change. And so a crisis has to happen in order to shake it up for you. So just know that things will even out and balance out. Just have faith, as you always do, that things will change for the better. We've also have Venus in Capricorn, which is your third house. So you're going to find yourself being a lot more serious, which means more logical, more grounded around things that affect Venus, like love, relationships, beauty, money. You're much more serious and grounded now. However, you're going to be very charming with this Venus in your third house, and that charm can help boost your relationships with your coworkers, with your siblings, with the community, with people that you see every day, your neighbors, your friends. Also, you'll have this seriousness about your communication, but you'll be very charming with communication. So this is a great time for speaking, teaching, writing, or even social media, because the third house rules social media. So you will kill it on social media if you decide to, start a TikTok about something that interests you. It'll be serious, whatever it is, because of that Venus in Capricorn aspect. So you might talk about money matters. You might talk about, things that affect beauty, like why not to get BBLs, why not to get surgery, like whatever you talk about, it's going to be a serious matter and it has to mean something to you in order for the message to come across and to be welcomed. So go ahead and do that. Start your channel, get started now, even start a YouTube channel if you want, about something that matters to you that's serious around Venus. So money, beauty, love, relationships. You might have advice to give. Go ahead and give it. Also, we've got Mercury and Scorpio at this time. So once again, your communication is going to be very intense. So I have some notes here about your intuition being strong. So like I said, you just have a knowing, and Scorpio has a knowing anyway, but it's just stronger this month for your birthday. You may be drawn to the occult or mystical subjects like tarot, astrology, numerology, something like that. Also be careful. I have a warning here. You'll be really good at manipulating others. So basically with Mercury in your sign, You'll be good at gathering information. So people will be telling you everything around this time, and you can use that later to manipulate others. So I just want you to be warned, like, um, because even though this is like something I wrote for you, like it's a good time for you to study, research psychology, marketing, finance. It's just a good time for that. So try not to be in the dark shadow side of your personality, which would be manipulation, coercion, just anything like misuse of power. So basically it's a double-edged sword. You can be on the positive side of your personality, on the light side, go to the light, Carolyn, or you could go to the dark side and be Darth Vader if you want to. But it's really up to you. It's up to your personality, but I'm just giving you a snapshot of what can happen this week, okay? And finally, at the end of the week, we've got a partial lunar eclipse, which is going to be the full moon in Taurus, which is your 7th house. And this full moon is going to be conjuncting Uranus, which is also retrograde in Taurus. So there's a lot going on. This is your 7th house. And full moons, first of all, are all about completions, letting go of things coming to an end, reaching a completion. So you might reach that completion in a relationship because the 7th house rules relationships. There might be a drastic change in feelings, like something comes to light that shocks you. And it could be like somebody's cheating, or maybe somebody has been dishonest with you and it's a total deal breaker for you. And at that time, you will decide to cut it off if it's that. But it could also go the opposite way. It could be that all of a sudden you've got these drastic change in feelings to where you love somebody, you want to be with them. Like this is the culmination of your feelings for them. You want to take things to the next step. Just know that Uranus brings unexpected change. So things that happen at this time could not last, So if you decide that you want to take a step with someone toward, marriage or really serious commitment, just know that it could change later because Uranus is retrograde now and there's things that we can't see. And as soon as Uranus goes forward, there's going to be more changes in the 7th house for you. So just be patient when it comes to relationships. You might have somebody in your life, but like I said, something is going to come to light. The full moon brings about the truth. The truth will be revealed at this partial lunar eclipse full moon in Taurus, and you won't be able to go back. Like once you know, right? But you'll know what to do. Like I said, I just want to encourage you to take this time to be patient in relationships and know that it's not going to happen the way you want it to go, and if it does happen the way you want it to go, it's just faith. Not just faith, but it's just because it was meant and your faith probably brought it to fruition, to culmination, if something good is happening for you. But most likely with full moons, you will be letting something go at this time. So I just want to be that forewarned is for, what do they say? I forget the saying, but you have been warned that something will change in your relationships. And it could be a friendship, it could be a love relationship, a partnership, like a business partnership. The 7th house rules all types of relationships. So it doesn't just have to be in love. It could be with a family member, like a sibling, a mother, a father, a daughter, a son. Like something happens in this relationship and it's forever changed. And like I said, it might shock you, but I just wanted to warn you before it happens. So that's what I have for your star, Scorpio, for this week. I'm going to go ahead and get into your cards. And so this month I am going to use, I'll just go ahead and use this one, The Light Seers Tarot by Chris Ann. And so we're going to do this spread that I found on an app that I use. It's an astrology app, but they have a lot of tarot information on there too. It's the Astro Matrix app. So I'm going to pull 6 cards, really to be a 7-card spread. And it's the lunar eclipse in Taurus spread. So let's go ahead and shuffle first, Scorpio. What messages do we need to know for Scorpio for the week of November 14th through November 20th for Scorpio? And like, if I haven't said it, I mean, happy birthday, happy belated birthday. If your birthday is this week, happy birthday from Miz Olette. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and shuffle the cards. So the first card is going to be grudges or emotional burdens that you need to let go of, Scorpio. So show me what grudges or emotional burdens that Scorpio needs to let go of this week. Thank you, angels. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, spirit guides. Thank you, creator. Show me. Well, we had a card flip over, so I'm going to take it. We've got the Wheel of Fortune here. So grudges are emotional burdens to let go of. All right. I feel like things are just changing. With the Wheel of Fortune, it's the destiny card. So it's things that are changing. You need to let things change. You know, if you find yourself holding on to relationships or holding on to these grudges, you just have to let them go. Things change for a reason. And I feel like they're going to change for the better. So try not to hold on too tight to things that you can't control, because that's going to be another thing with Mars in your first house. You're going to want to control outcomes, but you're not going to be able to this week, especially with the Destiny card here. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. That's why I said I'm a little bit dusty on my meanings, because I haven't been doing tarot in a while, but I just know that it's about good luck. It's about change for the better. So if you just let go, then you're letting God come in with the good stuff for you, you know. So try not to hold on to any emotional burdens or any grudges. Just let go. Let go sooner than later, because you probably won't even be able to hold on with the Wheel of Fortune. Like, things will change and you'll need to be on to the next thing. For the second card, we need to know how to overcome self-sabotaging behaviors. So show me how Scorpio can overcome their self-sabotaging behaviors this week. Show me how Scorpio can overcome their self-sabotaging behavior this week. Angels, ancestors, what messages do we need to know for Scorpio for the week of November 14th? There we go. Alrighty, so you've got the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords is all about rest, recuperation, allowing things to change once again. So I would say you need to sleep on it. You know, before you make any decisions, like major decisions this week, sleep on it. You know, don't just go off half-cocked, you know, take a step back, take the breath, to count to 10, go take a nap, and then decide what you want to do. You need to sleep on it, get some rest, recuperate. As you can see in this card, it's like she's got her heart right there next to her, and she's healing her heart. She's taking this time to nest, to rest, and to heal her heart. So before you self-sabotage or let your feelings get involved, make sure that you take a step back, take some rest, recuperate. The third card is how to find forgiveness and acceptance. How can Scorpio find forgiveness and acceptance during this lunar eclipse in Taurus? Show me what we need to know. I've got cards flipping over, but not flipping out. Show me what I need to know for Scorpio, how they can find forgiveness and acceptance. Scorpio, what you need to know. Alrighty, so we've got the Knight of Swords. All right, so here you could be dealing with an air sign, you could be dealing with a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius, but the Knight of Swords is usually like charging in, you know. So in order for you to find acceptance this month, you're just going to have to charge in and accept it. Like, you're just going to have to just accept it. You know, you're not going to have time really to ruminate over anything. You're just going to have to accept it, because things are going to change and move so fast. So I think that's how you'll find forgiveness, is just letting it go and forgiving right away. Like, there's nothing that You can't hold on to anything right now. It looks like I said, you got the Wheel of Fortune, the Four of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. It's just like take some rest and recuperation. Try not to rush, but like, because this is a card where he's rushing and he's rushing. It's an action card. So it's telling you take action to forgive, take action when it comes to acceptance. Like I said, just do it right away, like forgive people even when it's like, it's like forgive them, Father, right? Lauren Hill, forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. Just let it go and forgive. Like, I really feel like you can't hold on to any grudges, Scorpio. All right. And the fourth card is how to flow and surrender to change. So, how can you flow and surrender to change this month or this week for Scorpio? How to find flow and surrender to change. We've got the Chariot that popped out. So this is the Cancer card. You could be dealing with the Cancer, but this is also about taking a short trip, going somewhere. It could be your car, getting in your car and take a short trip. That's how you surrender to change. Maybe you need to change up the scenery and go somewhere different that you've never seen. Take a little bit of a road trip this week or this month if you can. You might be planning something for Thanksgiving. So try to go early if you can, because the Chariot is all about movement. So take some time to move. That's how you get in the flow. You could even decide to start a workout program like yoga, because I'm talking about flow. So what is the other one? Qigong or Tai Chi. So it's like getting in the flow of life with the movement that you have. So that's what I'm saying. In order to surrender to change, you gotta move your body, okay? Move physically, get in the car and drive somewhere, take a trip, take a train somewhere, do something that has to involve with movement. Even if you can, go horseback riding, get out of the city. That's what I'm saying, in order to find the flow and surrender to change. The fifth card is ways to improve your finances and emotional intimacy. So let's see, how can Scorpio improve? Look what I got. I got the Two of Cups. So love, showing yourself some love or showing love to the one that you love. The Two of Cups is the partnership card. So maybe you are in with your true love partner, or this could also be self-love. So how can you improve your finances and emotional intimacy? By allowing love in, allowing it to flow, allowing love. So you have to allow it. But I feel like you will, We've got the Two of Cups coming out for that. That's awesome. And the sixth card is what do I need to purge and release? So show me what Scorpio needs to purge and release this week for November 14th through the 20th. What does Scorpio need to purge and release? The Ace of Cups. All righty. So the Ace of Cups is always like that new love, like there's something that's coming in that involves love, like it could just be, but it's something new, so what you need to purge and release is, it's like the desire to always have something new, because it looks like you have love here with the Two of Cups, and it could be self-love, but something new is coming in, and it just seems like you're one of those people that always has to have something new in love, new. It's just like a new emotion. So it's like you're going to have to purge your emotions, how you feel about certain things. Maybe you're like stuck in your ways, or stuck in the way that you feel sometimes, but this is really a good card to have, so I just feel like release the love, let the love flow. What do you need to purge? You need to purge your emotions. If you have emotions for somebody, let them know, tell them, because right now your communication is stellar and it's intense. So you need to let your emotions flow, let them go. Tell people how you really feel in the moment. Don't like ruminate over it, and then wait and not tell them. Like, tell them now. That's what you need to purge and release, is your feelings, your emotions around everything, because you probably are really emotional, especially this week with with all that energy that's in your sign and Taurus. So it's like your first house and your seventh house, it's opposite. So there's this emotional energy happening in your opposite house. And then you got the sun and Mercury and Mars in your first house. So there's a lot of opposite energy right here. And it is going to make you very, very emotional. And so what you'll need to do is get some rest. Like I said, with the Four of Swords here, recuperate, maybe have a spa day, do something to relax yourself. So that way you can get clear on your emotions and you're able to release them, let them come and go. Because as you know, Scorpio, emotions are not always the gospel truth, right? One day you can feel this way, one day you can feel that way. Like they change, they're changeable. And so let emotions come and go. And I'm going to pick one last card for the outcome, for the final advice for the week. What does Scorpio need to know for their final advice for this week? I've got two cards, but this one popped out first, so let's take it. We've got the Fool card. So you could be dealing with Aquarius. This is an Aquarian energy. And I also got the Queen of Wands. So you could be dealing with a fire sign, a Leo, Sag, or an Aries. But it just looks like here you want a new start, a fresh new start, and you want it to be fun. You want it to be passionate and fiery, and you want this really good energy that's coming into you. And I feel like it will. Because like I said, the Fool is all about taking a risk, having a fresh start, right? And so that's really what is up for you on the menu, is a fresh start. Like I said, the Queen of Wands is an upright person who says what she means and means what she says. And that's how you are, Scorpio. Like right now, if you can embody that energy, if it's not another person, embody that energy of having fun, bringing passion to the newness in your life with the Fool, because that's really what I have for you this week, is that you need to let go of emotions, let go of your need to control, let go of anything, like anyone that you need to forgive. Like maybe you need an affirmation that's just like, I forgive anyone from my past, present, or future that I had any perceived wrongs, that I feel like they did me wrong. I just forgive them right now, because forgiveness is going to open up this path to where you can change and have newness. And even though I said with the astrology that you might have a breakup, in the cards, it kind of looks like you might actually have that drastic change that goes towards a step towards closer toward partnership and relationship. But you have to allow that with your emotions. So don't hold back this week. That's all I gotta say. Don't hold back. All right. So let's get into your yes or no question. I'm going to pull a rune and think of a yes or no question. And this will be your answer for the week. And then I'll also read the room message for you, Scorpio. So think of a yes or no, a question that the answer is yes or no. And I will pull a room for you. If you need to pause the video, go ahead and do that. Alrighty, so what is the answer for Scorpio for the week of November 14th through the 20th? What is the answer for Scorpio? All right, Scorpio, I have your rune. Oh, wow. It looks like your answer is yes. And I want to say this is the breakthrough rune. So just to get a little closer, you can't reverse this. So because you can't reverse it, your answer is yes. And breakthrough is on page 135. So let's just read a little bit of it. Alrighty, breakthrough, transformation, and day. Here is the final rune belonging to the cycle of initiation. Drawing Dagaz, or I can never say it, Dagaz, often signals a major shift or breakthrough in the process of self-change, a complete transformation in attitude, a 180 turn for some. The transition is so radical that they are no longer able to live the ordinary life in the ordinary way. Because the timing is right, the outcome is assured, although not from the present vantage point, predictable. And the reason why it's unpredictable is Uranus retrograde in your seventh house. I'm telling you, in each life, there comes at least one moment which, if recognized and seized, transforms the course of that life forever. Rely, therefore, on radical trust, even though the moment may call for you to leap empty-handed into the void. With this rune, your warrior nature reveals itself. So, your warrior nature. And then it says, a major period of achievement and prosperity is often introduced by this rune. The darkness is behind you and daylight has come. Nevertheless, you're reminded not to collapse into yourself. I didn't read that right. It says, nevertheless, you are reminded not to collapse yourself into thoughts for the future or behave recklessly in your new situation. Considerable hard work can be involved in a time of transformation. Undertake to do it joyfully. So like I said, transformation and change, that is what Scorpio is all about. And the energy of this week is bringing about a transformation, and the way for you to get into the flow is to let go of emotions, let go of past hurts, forgive yourself, forgive others, just let go so that you can step into the newness of the Fool. Like, this is kind of like me pulling the Fool card, which I did pull for you. So I'm going to pull one card from the African Goddess Rising for you, Abiola Abrams. And so let's see what Scorpio needs to know. One card, please, Spirit, for Scorpio for the week of November 14th through the 20th. What does Scorpio need to know? Ooh, that fell so quick. We got number 21, which is scarcity. And the goddess's name is Saukuyant, and there's actually two goddesses here. It's like the sun and a moon goddess. I just kind of wanted to come in better, but if you can see that, it's like a sun goddess and a moon goddess right behind her. So let's read scarcity. I've never had this one before. It says, you have so much more than you realize. You have access to unlimited joy, love, good times, pleasure, and prosperity. Be grateful for your riches. Stop going to the ocean and asking for a thimbleful of water. It doesn't feel like it when you're desperate, but scarcity and lack are an illusion. Prosperity is believing that there is an overflow, more than enough love, happiness, well-being, and money to go around. Vampires take from others because they don't have enough life force for themselves. That is scarcity consciousness. When you embody lack, you are always hungry, tired, and jealous. Make a gratitude list. What are you grateful for right now? And your declaration is, my blessings always overflow. So I love that for you, Scorpio. I really do. I don't want to make this video too long because it's just a weekly. So I'm going to go ahead and stop it there. Like I said, if you're interested in a personal reading, I'm not actually doing personal readings right now, but I will get back to that soon. If you're interested in anything that is me, go ahead and check the description box below. I'm going to leave some information down there. It won't be that much because I'm still getting started with my channel, and I'm trying to take a different direction. So I'm looking to start a membership. So the members will be able to have personal readings. They'll be able to follow extended readings. Like, I know I didn't make this into an extended reading, but eventually that's what I will do, is get into some extended readings so that way you can follow me there if you would like. And go ahead and like, share, and subscribe to this channel if you got anything from this message. Thank you so much for watching, Scorpio. Peace and namaste, and I will see you in the next video.